This man stepped into the courtroom for his hearing, but he started talking nonsense to the judge, just saying things against the government and the system. This man was fighting a case against a bank that was trying to seize his house because he couldn't pay back a loan. A few minutes in, the judge had enough. He got up and left the courtroom visibly angry. Next day, the man was at home with his teenage son when the police knocked. The boy opened the door, and before the boy could say a word, the officers pushed their way in and threw both father and son out. The house was officially seized. The boy quickly got his dad into the car and drove off. The man was furious, not just at the bank or the judge or the system, but at everything. He yelled at his son, slammed the car door, and stormed out. He grabbed a gun from the back and started firing into the air out of sheer frustration. That van was all they had left now. They tried checking into a cheap motel, but without a proper ID, they were denied. So they ended up sleeping in the van. To make some money, the man started holding underground seminars, secret gatherings for people like him. People fed up with the system. Each seat earned him $200. It wasn't much, but it kept them going. One day, a woman he knew called. She lived 6 hours away and offered them a place to stay until things got better. So the man and his son hit the road. But as soon as they got on the highway, a police car started following them. The man pulled over angry as hell and stepped out. He didn't have a license and barely any car documents. Whatever he had, he handed over. Then he went back to sit in the car. Now the man was absolutely done. He reached into the back seat, pulled out his automatic rifle, loaded it, and waited. Minutes passed, but the cops still hadn't let them go. That's when he jumped out and started resisting. Officers pinned him against the back of the van, but inside, the boy grabbed the loaded rifle, stepped out, and opened fire. Both officers went down instantly. One of those officers was the police chief's son. First day on duty, the chief was completely shattered when he held his crying wife back when they saw their son's body. Meanwhile, the man and his son stopped at a small store. They bought soap, clothes, and cleaning supplies, trying to wipe off any traces of gunpowder. Then they changed into fresh clothes. After that, they drove to an ammo shop and picked up more rounds. As soon as they pulled out of the shop, a police car blocked their way. The man didn't even blink. Still seated, he loaded his rifle and fired straight at the cop car from his windshield. A wild gunfight broke out. Police reinforcements arrived within minutes. The boy ducked down in the back seat, terrified. The man stepped out and fired aggressively at the police with everything he had. That's when the police chief arrived. He opened fire too, and soon the bullets tore through the man. He dropped to the ground, but the cops didn't stop. They kept firing until the boy's last blood drops dripped from his lifeless body. That's how a father and son pushed over the edge by system ended their lives and took others with them.